Guys, we made it to Crybaby Tunnel, and we have caught some of the craziest stuff on footage today. And the baby crying, with spirit box, footsteps. There's a lot of stuff going on here, and can't wait for you guys to check it out. So stay tuned, watch the whole video, and see what's coming up. Check this out. Let's go get out and run down there. Now it's told you can hear a woman crying inside of this bridge when you drive through here with your windows down. I think you put it in neutral and you coast it, but I don't think it's gonna really coast. We're gonna go walk through the tunnel. Y'all ready to go investigate this tunnel? Investigate. Let's go check it out. All right, guys, I'm gonna get the camera out so I can put it on the. Get a camera out. Get a darn light out to put on the camera. Autofocus. It ain't autofocusing. Skylar.
There's a good cookie.
Alright. Speedway cookies are the best. Whoa. It's still, you can still barely see anything because of the fog. Look at that tunnel down there. But up here on the top has train tracks. So legend is that a woman on the train tracks above here put an infant child, her infant child, onto the tracks and let it get ran over. That's the first story. The second story is there's a woman walking the train tracks with an infant child, and a train came out of nowhere and she tossed the baby over into the river, where she got ran over by the train and the baby drowned.
What's that? Damn, I could go for a blizzard weekend.
Right? Some Dairy Queen.
Where's the EMF at?
Don't know. I still can't find it. Oh, look at that. I want to kind of try to.
You hear that?
You hear that talking? Well, you guys are hearing stuff too, right? Hearing stuff too, right?
What's that?
I hear some crying. I'm gonna shut my car off. Do you hear the crying?
Yeah.
Do you guys hear that? Dude. I heard somebody walking right next to me. That was spooky. With that light on yours, you can actually see inside the tunnel. Alright, so here, come back over here. I want to get a whole shot. Your camera helps show more of the bridge. Alright, I want more of a cinematic. Shine your light. I want to kind of try to.
You hear that?
You hear that talking? Well, you guys are hearing stuff too, right?
What's that?
I hear some crying. I'm gonna shut my car off.
Oh, what is it?
Do you hear the crying?
Yeah.
Do you guys hear that?
Okay, guys. So we started hearing some crying on the other end of the tunnel. Bro, that was sketch.
Oh, Lord.
Let's warm up a little bit in the car. Bro. What? Did we just catch that on camera? Dude, we are speechless right now. I just dropped my cookies on the freaking ground. On how speechless I'm right now. Like, that was like straight clear crying from a baby as we walked through that tunnel. Clear. And I didn't even pull out the spirit box yet, and we're catching that. Like clear in our ears, like crying child. Oh, jeez Louise, I gotta turn up the heat a little bit.
That was some sketchy, creepy.
Once we warm up a little bit, we're gonna roll down the windows and see if we can keep catching that crying.
Yeah, dude, go park your car actually in there. Oh my god. That was actually scary. Because it sounded like a little baby.
It does. It sounds like a baby crying. And that's what this place is known for a crying baby. Like, infant child was killed on top, either drowned in this water or killed by their mother by getting put on the train tracks. Both, either way is wrong. Like, if you're about to get hit by a train, set that baby down somewhere safe. And if you can't, you better be diving off that fucking bridge with that child in your arms for dear life. For you to get jacked up and that baby to at least sit there and cry till somebody came by and heard it. Oh my gosh.
Because at first I didn't know if I actually heard it.
Dude, I started hearing, look, so we walked all the way, we drove through there twice. We drove through there twice now. Alright, so we drove through this tunnel twice. Slow, windows down, listening for a baby's cry. Which is the known theory and the word of this tunnel. So, we thought it would work. Well, it didn't. So we came, parked off to the side, and we walked all the way through this tunnel. No noises, nothing. Pretty clear. It's just a tunnel. Cool graffiti and artwork. So walk through it. We get to the other end. I'm standing there and I'm hearing feet shuffling behind me, and it caught me off guard. So right there, I knew something was spiking. We were coming here originally for the 3 a.m. challenge. We got here a little bit later than 3 a.m., but we made it here for the challenge to at least begin. So we're walking back through the tunnel. Not even that, we stopped and went back because I wanted to shoot some cinematics for the tunnel and for the YouTube. And right out the gate, we start hearing an infant cry on the other side of the tunnel. Clear as day, perfect. We're fathers. We know an infant child cry like instantly, especially being newer fathers in the world. So like, you hear it, you're like, oh, I gotta get to it. And straight off the gate, heard the cry, and it made us instantly like, what? So we walked back all the way back through to the other end where we're hearing the crying coming from, and it's plain as day. There's something here paranormal. But amazing, because this place is known for that. And instantly off the bat, getting out and walking through, at least, we caught an infant crying. Don't know how well on the camera. We might need some enhancing audio and some stuff to pick it up, but clear as day to us, at least, walking through. There's a cry, and might even still be out here going on. So that was crazy. I think instantly the paranormal inside that bridge or around it was telling us, get out of here. Move along. You guys are crazy. I think we're crazy. I think anyone on YouTube that does paranormal, they have a different bone structure underneath of their skin, because when things do go sideways, you start catching stuff, your goosebumps, I should say your ghost bumps, your chills, everything electricity through your body starts pushing out of your skin and telling you, hey, watch your back because something's right there. And you instantly feel like you got something breathing down your neck. You got to turn around every 5 minutes like, what was that? Ghost bumps. Mo, we love you. And we're going to keep supporting Mo Sargi because he's got awesome merch. He makes awesome content. And guys, if you didn't know, check out his vlogs. His vlogs are awesome. Him and his family. We're a small channel, and if it wasn't for Mo Sargi, I don't think I would ever picked up a camera and tried to do this for myself. So I appreciate your videos. We're out grinding out a video, getting the stuff scared out of us because something is crying out here at Crybaby Tunnel, and it's pretty creepy. And we got a lot of footage to get. I'm only rolling down his window. Alright, ready? My blinkers ain't doing nothing, so. Nothing. That's so crazy. Guys,
I'm telling you, go park your car in there, even if it is for like 2-3 minutes. Let's like sit inside there.
Guys, we are parked inside of the tunnel. Oh gosh. We are inside of the tunnel, and it already feels even 10 times creepier, even in a car parked inside of the tunnel. Let me grab some of this. We're parked in a tunnel.
Alright, you ready?
This road's got quite a decent amount.
Is there any paranormal, ghost, demons, entities, spirits in this tunnel with us?
I just heard a cry.
Dude, I don't even have fucking service. It's like as soon as we got in this fucking tunnel.
Did that sound like something was on top of the tunnel?
On top of what, your car?
No, like above us. I'm just hoping nobody comes flying through here. Especially New Year's Eve.
Well, why don't you go park
actually,
over there then? Because we heard it from over there too. We didn't, when we stopped hearing it, it was when we got over on this side.
No, we heard it on this side. Going all the way till we got to the car. Are there any spirits here in Crybaby Tunnel? Yes. Was that a baby we heard crying walking back to the car? Somebody said yes, baby. We are Paranormal Bros, and we're here to investigate Crybaby Tunnel. Or is anyone willing to speak with us? What is your name? Bob? Hello, who are we speaking with? Me. Who is me? We have baby crying. A baby crying, clear as day, walking through this tunnel. How old are you? Is the woman I'm hearing, is that your baby crying? Yeah. Why is your baby crying? I thought I heard it again. Are you willing to speak with us? Did you die before your baby drowned? Yeah. Did you have to throw your baby off this bridge, hoping that your baby will live while a train impacted you? You hear that? Do you wish for an answer? Mm-hmm. Yes, we want an answer, please. You said yes? Why didn't you jump with your baby? Was your first instinct to throw your child off the bridge? Just told me to shut up. Did they even talk like that back then? Yeah. I guess they did. I know in a life or death situation you probably had 100 other things running through your brain. But are you with your baby? Can you give us a handprint on our back window? If we roll up our windows, can you put a handprint on them? If I turn off this spirit box, will you make a noise inside of the tunnel? Alright, I'm gonna shut it off, and then I'm gonna count 3, 2, 1. And I'm gonna hope for a noise in the tunnel. Okay. Three, 2, 1. Guys, are we gonna get a noise? Trying to get some more light back there. Three, 2, 1. I thought you were gonna make a noise. We're here to catch some paranormal phenomenons on camera. Are you willing to show yourself or make yourself known inside of this bridge? Yes. So can you please make a noise inside of the tunnel? Do we have to be out of the car for you to make sound? Jared, hold that for me. We're not done. We want to catch more paranormal. Are you willing to show yourself on camera? Shit, that made me jump. Alright, guys. I think we go silent and go back into the tunnel and see what we can hear. Nope, I'm bouncing. So, guys, we're in the middle of the tunnel here. And you can hear the depth and noise inside of here. And it is very creepy. We're going to sit in silence and see if we can pick up the noise we heard earlier. Camera high five. Hear that? Yes. But do you hear my footsteps? Did you guys not hear footsteps? Huh. And the water wasn't even that loud earlier.
I just had something weird happen.
What?
My whole screen just went completely dark. Even though the light...
Did your finger go up there?
No, my finger's been like this whole time.
Hmm.
You think it actually got that on camera?
And my camera's all blurry
I
right
don't
now.
know.
Are you standing in front of us?
You have to be pretty close for it to activate. There's no way I was that close.
Say that something grabbed your ass.
Which way the tunnel are you running? To the car or to the open space?
To the car. You hear that? Legit, right when we turned around. Yeah, let's get to the side of the tunnel. What? We'll roll up the windows, get the heat blasted. Wow, guys, this is a pretty spooky place. And think about hitting 120 like this. You guys are my steering wheel right now. Crybaby Tunnel. I think it's a very, very cool, interesting spot. Very creepy, especially tonight, which a lot of fog, a lot of other stuff making it a little bit scarier. And then a baby crying. That was crazy. That's something else for us. So, and for all them skeptics out there that are like, nah, ghosts are not real. You guys make all this up. It's all fake. Blah blah blah. We're only experiencing what we're seeing and hearing. And even smelling. Like earlier, right when we got here, it smelled like death in the air. That's a pretty good hint something's going on here. Then walk through a tunnel, nothing happened. Walk back through a tunnel to hear a baby crying. An infant child crying at the Crybaby Tunnel, where the myth is, where an infant died and a mother died. In both scenarios. Spirit box, we got plain as day. All our locations we go to, we never get a woman. It's usually a male or a child, like a little kid. That might be a girl, might be a boy, but it's hard to tell. Here we got full women activity, a woman's voice, which is amazing. Now I'd like to get, they say it's handprints that will come up on your car inside of here. But we just walked back through the tunnel again. Did any of y'all see us? There was a child voice that time. Can you see us? What color is my car? Red.
Dang.
Plain as day, he said red. Do you like my car? Yeah?